class, this is Raji. We are learning the chapter hydrogen chloride, right? In the previous video, we were learning about the chemical properties of hydrochloric acid. What will be the reaction of hydrochloric acid with these many compounds? Also, we had discussed a number of board questions also related to that concept. I'll share the link of that video also. If you haven't watched it, yeah, definitely you should go through that. Now we are going to learn what will be the reaction of hydrochloric acid with sulfide, bisulfide, sulfite, bisulfite and thiosulfate. After that, we will be discussing all the board questions related to the chemical properties of hydrochloric acid. Okay. Now see this one. We need to learn what will be the reaction with a sulfide and bisulfide with dilute hydrochloric acid. So first we will write an example of a sulfide. Write and see. Sodium sulfide. What's the formula? Na2S. We are adding dilute hydrochloric acid into that. So predict the product of the reaction. Yeah. You will be getting one product as sodium chloride. Okay. Yeah. So what will be the possibility for the other product? If you are putting a 2 in front of this, easily you can predict the product. What will be the other product? That will be hydrogen sulfide. Write one more sulfide, iron sulfide. What's the formula? FeS. To that we are adding hydrochloric acid. What will be the product of the reaction? You will be getting FeCl2. Ferrous chloride. Along with that, hydrogen sulfide gas also will be produced. Got it? Yeah. Now, write one bisulfide also. What is the formula for sodium bisulfide? NaHS. To that, we are adding hydrochloric acid. You will be getting, sodium chloride. Okay. Along with that, hydrogen sulfide gas also will be formed. So how to memorize? Whenever we are adding dilute acid to sulfide or bisulfide, definitely one product obtained will be hydrogen sulfide gas. Okay. Remember, related to this concept, you will be getting questions like what will be the observation of the reaction. In order to confirm the gas evolved as hydrogen sulfide, you will have to write some test also. Do you remember what will be the smell of hydrogen sulfide gas? It has got a rotten egg smell. Correct? An unpleasant smell. You know that? Yeah. In addition to that, one more test you can remember. If you are passing it through lead acetate solution, what will happen to the color of the solution? It will be turning silvery black. Okay, you can remember the color. The silvery black color is due to the formation of lead sulfide precipitate. Got it? So now we need to learn what will be the reaction of hydrochloric acid with sulfite and bisulfite also. Write and see what will be the formula for sodium sulfite. Na2SO3. To that we are adding dilute hydrochloric acid. Remember, whenever you are adding a dilute acid to a sulfite, what will be the product of the reaction? Definitely one product obtained will be sulfur dioxide. Another product obtained will be water. Along with that, one salt also will be formed. In this case, what is the possibility of that salt? That will be sodium chloride. Got it? Easily we could predict the product of the reaction. Now, what will be the formula for sodium bisulfite? That is NaHSO3. To that, we are adding hydrochloric acid. Okay, what will be the product obtained? Definitely. You will be getting one product as sulfur dioxide, another product as water. Along with that, a salt also will be formed. In this case, that is sodium chloride. So how to memorize? Whenever we are adding dilute acid to a sulfite and bisulfite, you will be getting sulfur dioxide as one product and water as another product. So in this case also, in order to confirm the gas evolved as sulfur dioxide, you will have to write one test. We already learned that in analytical chemistry chapter. How can you confirm the presence of sulfur dioxide gas? Pass it through acidified potassium dichromate solution. What will be the color of acidified potassium dichromate solution? It will be orange in color, right? Yeah. If you are passing sulfur dioxide gas through that, the solution will be turning pale green. Okay. Yeah. So that will be the observation of the reaction. One more test is there for sulfur dioxide gas. Pass it through acidified potassium permanganate solution. It has got a purple color. If you are passing sulfur dioxide gas through this, potassium permanganate solution will become colorless. Okay, you should remember that. If you know what will be the reaction of hydrochloric acid with sodium sulfite, easily you can predict the product of hydrochloric acid with sodium thiosulfate Na2S2O3. What's the difference between these two? The difference is one extra sulfur will be present in thiosulfate. Okay, you need to learn how sodium thiosulfate will be reacting with dilute hydrochloric acid. Same products will be forming, but one sulfur will be extra. Write and see. One product will be sodium chloride. Another product will be sulfur dioxide. One more product obtained will be water. Along with that, see, one sulfur is extra no in sodium thiosulfate. So that sulfur will be precipitated out, and you can see a yellow precipitate of sulfur at the bottom of the test tube. Got it? So what we will do in order to distinguish between sulfite and thiosulfate, we will add dilute hydrochloric acid to both. In the case of thiosulfate, you will be getting an yellow precipitate of sulfur. Got it? You should remember, they will ask you. Now see the questions. These are the board questions related to the chemical properties of dilute hydrochloric acid. Few of these reactions we had discussed in the previous video. So in order to answer all these questions, you will have to go through that also. Okay, you will be knowing that. Read and find out. Write balanced equation for the reaction of dilute hydrochloric acid with each of the following. Write and see iron and hydrochloric acid reaction. Whenever a metal is reacting with dilute hydrochloric acid, what will be the product of the reaction? One product will be definitely hydrogen gas. Along with that, in this case, you will be getting ferrous chloride. FeCl2 also will be produced. We got that. Next one, sodium hydrogen carbonate. What will be the reaction of sodium bicarbonate and dilute hydrochloric acid? Whenever we are adding a dilute acid to a carbonate, okay, definitely one product obtained will be carbon dioxide. Another product obtained will be water. Along with that, a salt also will be formed. In this case, the salt is sodium chloride. Got it? We got that also. Okay, now see the next one. Iron sulfide. So what is the formula of iron sulfide? Now only we discussed. Okay, that is FeS. How it will be reacting with hydrochloric acid? You will be getting ferrous chloride. FeCl2. If you are putting a 2 in front of that, you can predict the other product also. What is that? Hydrogen sulfide gas. Whenever we are adding a dilute acid to a sulfide, one product obtained will be definitely hydrogen sulfide. Got it? We got that answer also. Then next one is sodium sulfite. What will be the formula? Na2SO3. To that, we are adding dilute hydrochloric acid. Predict the product of the reaction. When we are adding dilute acid to a sulfite, okay, definitely one product obtained will be sulfur dioxide. Another product obtained will be water. Along with that, you will be getting a salt also. In this case, the salt will be sodium chloride. Easy. Okay, we balance the equation also. Next one, sodium thiosulfate solution. So the formula of sodium thiosulfate is Na2S2O3. To that, we are adding hydrochloric acid. Same product you will be getting. Which one? Sodium chloride, sulfur dioxide and water. Okay, along with that, what will be forming? One sulfur is extra, so sulfur will be precipitated. Okay, you can see yellow precipitate of sulfur at the bottom of the test tube. Now see this question. Identify the gas evolved in the following reaction when potassium sulfite is treated with dilute hydrochloric acid. What is the formula of potassium sulfite? That is K2SO3. Yeah, when it is treated with dilute hydrochloric acid. We don't want to buy hard the product. We said that whenever a dilute acid is added to a sulfite, one product obtained will be definitely sulfur dioxide. Another product obtained will be definitely water. Along with that, a salt also will be formed. In this case, which is a salt? That is potassium chloride. Okay, yeah, we predicted the product of the reaction so easily, right? They are asking what will be the gas evolved as a result of the reaction. So, which is a gas evolved? The gas evolved is sulfur dioxide. Got it? Yes. See this one, copper sulfide is treated with dilute hydrochloric acid. What is the formula of copper sulfide? CuS. When treated with dilute hydrochloric acid. Yeah. How to predict the product of the reaction? Whenever a dilute acid is added to a sulfide, one product obtained will be hydrogen sulfide. Another product obtained will be a salt. So along with that, you will be getting copper chloride also. CuCl2 will be formed. They are asking which will be the gas evolved as a result of the reaction. The gas evolved is hydrogen sulfide. Got it? Yes. Now see this question. Give a chemical test to distinguish between the following pairs of compounds. Hydrogen chloride gas and hydrogen sulfide gas. So any test is coming to your mind. Whenever hydrogen chloride gas is evolving out of the test tube, we will show a glass rod dipped in ammonium hydroxide solution. So what will happen? If the gas evolved is hydrogen chloride, it will be giving dense white fumes of ammonium chloride. Correct? No? Yeah. So that confirms that the gas evolved is hydrogen chloride. Okay, yes. Whereas hydrogen sulfide will not give dense white fumes with ammonium hydroxide. You can't see any fumes like that. Yeah. So by this method, we can distinguish between hydrogen chloride and hydrogen sulfide. Easy. Now see the last question. They are asking, name the gas evolved when hydrochloric acid is added to. We don't want the balanced chemical equation, but we need to identify the gas evolved. Okay, right, and see magnesium. When it is reacting with dilute hydrochloric acid, when a metal is reacting with dilute acid, hydrogen gas will be evolved out of the test tube. Okay, then calcium bicarbonate. When it is reacting with dilute hydrochloric acid, which will be the gas evolved? It will be carbon dioxide. Sodium carbonate. Yeah. So what will be the formula? Na2CO3. When it is reacting with dilute hydrochloric acid, yeah. See, we were telling that the gas evolved will be carbon dioxide. How to remember? When a dilute acid is reacting with a carbonate also, bicarbonate also, the gas evolved will be carbon dioxide. Okay, you can memorize like that. Next one is sodium sulfite. Formula Na2SO3. Whenever dilute acid is added to a sulfite, which will be the gas evolved? That is sulfur dioxide. Okay. Now, again they are asking zinc sulfide. So, that is ZnS. Whenever we are adding dilute acid to a sulfide, which will be the gas evolved? It will be hydrogen sulfide. It's so easy for you now. Okay. You have answered these many questions related to the chemical properties of dilute hydrochloric acid. Keep on working hard. See you in the